Welcome to the Raventape Drive-in. I'm your host, Mr.Raventape, and tonight's game is The Evil Within. So it looks like we're out, back at town where we were in chapter 1 again.
Looks like the asylum's the only building left untouched. How can that be?
Okay, where do I go now? Over this way, right. So, to me, this is completely new. I remember when I played through it the first time that a lot of the grittiness and stuff like that, like the dirt and the darkness and whatnot. But yeah, this part of the game I actually don't remember, which is interesting because it is an actual breath of fresh air. Go figure, right? Like after all the dirtiness and darkness and grime and stuff like that. Even though the city's falling apart, walking through here, it's daylight. It's a feast for the eyes, so to speak. It feels new. Oh, so that carousel with the horses going around, I think that's what you call it. It reminds me of the opening of Face Off with Nicolas Cage and John Travolta. I'm just trying to remember how to crouch again. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I'm just looking around because, like I said, it's nice and new, and it's kind of what you want after seeing so much of, I guess you would say, the dirty side to it. Ooh, what's that? Magnum. Oh, that'll come in handy, that's for sure. Which makes me think, I wonder if I've missed other weapons along the way. Oh, that sucks if I have. Oh well. I'm not gonna go back and get them now. That's crap. Oh. Well, I guess he's no more. You know, these shifting buildings remind me of, is it DMC 2? I know that DMC, was it 4? Had a lot of shifting buildings and stuff like that too. So it's been a gentle run so far. Nothing too serious. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh wow, ballistic masks now. That seems a bit cheap. But But at least we got another match to replace it. This is a setup for something. We'll go for him first. Like with most of these set pieces, I guess you would say, I'd prefer to leave it quiet as long as I can before going loud. Nope, he spotted me already. They have like a 6th sense or something. Stay down. Don't get up. There we are. I think after this chapter we have 4 to go. So for me it's been an interesting run so far, revisiting this game. Oop, floating in midair. Yep, there he goes. That's a... it's like you want to go, that's a mistake on the programmer's part, but it's like, sometimes there are just bugs in the game that you just can't plan for. You can try and patch them out, but sometimes they're just unpredictable. Like if you boundary break a game, it's very interesting to see what is hiding behind the curtain, so to speak. And sometimes things like that just happen. Is it boundary breaking a game is like, if you want, like I said, if you want to see what's behind the curtains on how sometimes a game programmer will not break, but hide assets once in certain spots until they're triggered. Not going through there yet. Yeah, this felt like a setup already, so... see if I can try and group them. Holy hell. Wow, shit. He was up quicker than I could drop a match. It's what you get for a businessman, I guess. Come on, make it a 2 full 2. Damn it. Not close enough. Right, we'll use the quick heal up now. There's no point in crouching there. Get off me. Thanks so much for that re-heal. I'm tapping circle furiously. There we go. It's funny when you can't talk about bugs, like, I know Bethesda is notorious for bugs. Oh shit. When it comes to things like Fallout and Skyrim, but channeling a little sniper elite there. Oh shit. One of the charms though with those games is the is literally the bugs. It's always funny to watch when Skyrim or Fallout launches to see what players find bug wise. I'm sure it helps the programmers and all that for repair, like patching that sort of stuff out, because I know not a lot of people like to fill out the bug report or send information. Ow. Ow. It's not too bad though. So yeah, I'm sure they probably use those videos you see on YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that as a point of reference for those bugs. It's like, why wouldn't you? It's like one of the notorious bugs actually that generated some great amount of fun out of it was the swing set out of GTA 4. There was a swing set in, was it the main part of the city? I think it was on the second island. I think it was on the second island. I'm just trying to think. Or it might have been the first one, where the swing set, you take a a vehicle there, right? You park it right in front. Well, not park it right in front, you'd have to sort of drive into it. It only took like a subtle touch and you'd fly across the map. As far as I know, if you still play the original version 1.0 or 1.0 if you want of GTA 4, that swing set's still there. I don't know if they ever eventually patched that out. But it's like one of those real random things, like you build a city so big. This is why I think bugs, as long as they're not game breaking and RPGs, are forgivable. Because you build a map so big that you can't filter out every bug or glitch or whatever in the game. You can focus on the main parts of it and where the players are likely to be more often. But like I said with GTA 4 and the swing set, you're not going to find that until the players look around and decide, hey, you know what, I'm going to drive my car into this swing set and see what happens. It also brings up memories of like Mishima. I'm probably butchering that term, but people who would spend time making small videos or movies or even like series out of video games. Like the most famous one is of course Red vs Blue, but there was a whole other bunch of them that were made. And that's early 2010 stuff. Of course Red vs Blue is still made as far as I know. Like I said, I think I don't know, I haven't been following Rooster Teeth for ages now, but
oh shit.
ooh, okay, that's new. That's fun. I'm probably gonna go swimming in that. Anyway, like I was gonna say, is that it was really big in the early 2010s to do that sort of stuff because the technology for it was very readily available. Like free editors, recording software was getting into, and recording software was becoming more readily available too, like the Elgatos and capture cards in general in the PC. Nope, let me up. Shit. But yeah, that's bringing back memories. You know, was it in Resident Evil 4 where you had to fight a giant fish? Yeah, it was. You had to harpoon it multiple times. It was interesting to have that as your first boss, that's for sure. See, now it's sort of like I'd love to get a full look at its body. I think I just have to shoot. Nope. Shoot the body. Yeah, that's it. Come on. Feeds in the water. Ignore me. That's it. Move it. Move it. Move it. Trust me. Trust me right now. If I was in this situation, I'd be moving quick. I'd be breaking speed limits with my swimming skill, and I don't even swim that much. I love that camera angle too, because it gives you an idea that it is coming for you. It knows exactly where you are. Chainsaw 3D. Huh. I wonder if that's a reference to Texas. Now where is it in here? There it is over there. There's not another one around. I'm just watching it, seeing how it reacts. Let's try and get as close as we can to where we got to get up. Right, got to get going now. No time to delay. Right, I think we're safe. For the most part, anyway.
Sure as hell don't want to go back in the water anytime soon.
I couldn't agree more with that. It gives you, like I said, it's a breath of fresh air with this. Last time it did that was Ruvik. Though fingers crossed it's Leslie. Not Ruvik. Don't like the look of that thing. Shit, what's that? Ow. Was that like from the spider lady boss fight? I think it was. As I'm getting closer and closer to the end of this, all I can think about is when I'll start 2. I'm actually generally interested in starting 2 because I think I have more fun memories with that game a bit more than the first one. Like, don't take anything from the first one. The first one's great. It sets up the story perfectly. It just seems like the second one sort of goes, what would you say, off the deep end? Of course it doesn't go as far as, say, Suda 51 deep end. That man is in he's a league of his own. And I love his games. To me, he is sort of like the Quentin Tarantino of video games now. I know that's a big claim, right? But when you get like Michigan, what's it? Report from Hell, what is it? Report from Hell, Michigan. The Silver Cases, Silver Case 1, Silver Case the 25th Ward, Killer 7, Killer is Dead, the No More Heroes games. It's just one of those things that you can't but enjoy the chaos of it all. Just gotta stay ahead of these hands. I'm assuming they just disappear eventually. Yeah. Alright, so that's definitely a cycle. Well, at least I got some of them. Not all of them, but a good chunk of them. Let's use that Magnum, eh? Forgot I had it for a minute there. Fuck. Oh, not even anywhere near him. The crosshairs. There you go, another game that just popped into my mind is Shadows of the Damned. That's another really good one. Lollipop Chainsaw. That was co-written with James Gunn, of all people. I should really do a special on just his games alone. Is it over? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome.
Some kind of fake?
Copy, I would say. Oh shit, they're all about to come down around us. Or not.
You gotta be kidding.
I swear that nurse...
This place is filthy.
I swear that nurse has got a bit of a pull.
Is this his doing?
I would say her doing. I actually can't remember the backstory with the nurse. Which is a bit of a shame.
Detective,
Yes.
Are you alright?
you do realize there would be no one to replace me.
I guess so. Missing. Brisbane City Police Inspector Arnold Brown claimed to be holding important evidence in an unsolved case before disappearing. Well, that's not suspicious at all, is it? Mutilated body found in sewer. The body of a man with his brain exposed and surgical scars found in Brisbane City sewer. Dead for several months. Reminiscent of the Elk River serial killer. Well, we all know who did that and loves to experiment on brains, don't we? I'm just going to check if I have any keys. I've actually generally forgot that I have keys, so it doesn't hurt to double check it. So that's the map that I've been slowly collecting parts for. I think I'm a bit too late now. A lot of the pieces are probably back in the other chapters. Alright, let's do maybe one or two upgrades. It's got to the point now where upgrades, or the most viable upgrades now, are hard to reach. Like, we don't have a lot. And now it's the point where you have to start saving up for a lot more. Yeah. Unfortunately, there's probably things I could upgrade, but none of it's actually generally making it interesting because it's not the ones I want, which is a, you know. I actually, when I start the Evil Within 2, I'll actually might do research on a potential build and see if that works out for me, because when I play it, it's very much like this. I just pick and choose what I can at the time and just move on. Yeah, quick safety save and we're moving on. Right, so it didn't come down on our head. That's nice. Though I reckon she saved us. Some more matches, can't go wrong here. Alright, so we're gonna get it on the other side of there. And it looks like 2 cages full of them. Great. Let's see how... Shit. Here we go. Straight into it. Get the first one down first. Oh, nice. Couldn't go wrong with that. Yeah, nothing we... there's some bolt, oh, electricity bolt, that'll come in handy. I'll attack these boxes, hope for the best. It's not helpful right now. Salvage parts, yes. Nothing. No, 2 out of 3 is not bad. Which is a good Meatloaf song. Off his Bad Outta Hell album. I can't remember if part 1 or part 2. I swear, I have the aimer on him, or the crosshair on them, and it just seems to not hit them. So I wonder if distance is a main issue for it. Probably is. There's a good chunk of them up there. So it looks like it's going to be a... I'm very happy with that, but it looks like it's going to be a situation of it opening up and four or five drop through. No, put that down. Thank you.
Out of ammo?
Yeah, unfortunately. You can feed whatever's down there in the water. I wonder if I'm supposed to run in, but then again, maybe letting them feed themselves out here and I can filter them makes my job just a little easier. Well, I'm really going to be short on ammunition, aren't I? So close too. Ow. I'm out of matches too. Shit. Well, thanks for shooting your buddy, mate. Friendly fire is on, remember. Yeah, you can keep him down, I don't mind. It makes my job easier. Oh, for Christ's sakes, it went over his shoulder. Thank you. Stay down. So instead of using a shotgun now, they have assault weapons. That's fun. Not what I intended to do, but yeah, here we go. We'll just have to learn to be a bit more quicker on the trigger. Great, send out more. Stay down. Oh shit, is that any... Oh, okay, good. That wasn't anywhere near me, which is the main thing. Gotta be quick, gotta be quick. Shit. Thank you. And I can't even pick up my explosive bolt because it decides to blow up now. It could have done it earlier. No. Well, at least he had a health thing that I can use now. Just trying to think what's next. What are they hiding now? It's all quiet, but the music's still hanging around. Unlike Deus Ex, I don't think I can go crawling through those pipes. Yeah, I better break that open just in case. So if you're not getting the feeling that this is a potential trap or set piece, you should be. It's funny, you play enough of these games and you sort of develop like a spidey sense for these sort of things. You know, it's sort of, you don't know what's coming around the corner, but you know something's up. Yeah, it's nice of two of them to appear. With a whole bunch of other ones that, yeah, that's fun. See, to me, those ones they're in the SWAT outfits or that tend to have the masks, they seem to be not brainless, but actually intelligent to a degree. Go around these guys. Stun locks the big one, so I can keep moving. I'll stay under here, at least this way I won't be shot as much. Fall. You use the bolt. There we are. Unfortunately I can't retrieve it. I don't know why. I still love the power of these bolts that just shoot them across the room. Right, we've got one down there and probably one above us. Not much else. Okay. Let's see if I can flank him. Thankfully for the steel door. Right. He's down and out, thanks to the mag again. Because here I was thinking in the last episode I was saying that you possibly had to upgrade your guns to become like a mag, you know, like a mag weapon and a semi-automatic handgun and all that, but I guess you find them, which like I said earlier, it kind of bums me out because I think I might have missed a couple of them. Alright, so I've got to be quick here. This is not good. I don't like these sections in these games. Thankfully it's only one shot and they fall off the edge. Just gotta be quick. Like the last time I faced something like this down, it was the first thing that comes to mind is the spot in the Punisher game on the PS2. But I think there was also, I can't help but think it was in Resi 4 too. The slow movement part where you had to basically put up with like something like this where it moves really slow, enemies coming at you left, right and center. You just gotta be quick on the trigger. Yeah, that wasn't going to end well once my cage went on fire. Yeah, I'm double checking all the weaponry now. Alright. I'm not feeling comfortable with this, but I think it's the best plan we've got. Good. Okay. I'm just concentrating here because I don't like these slow moving sections. To me it sometimes feels like they're padding out levels. Oh, got him out of the way. No, I'm not going to hit that bottle.
Out of ammo.
I wasn't paying attention, that's great. That did the trick though. Damn it. That's not going to be worth it. Yep, fucker. Oh well, it's finished anyway. Alright, let's get out of here. I don't want to do this spot again. Just moving my way around. I can't jump back up. That sucks because I actually generally thought I saw something across the way there. Oh well. Just get it. Keep doing what we're doing. Music of peace. Almost 6 months since the incident, Maya and I drifted apart with every passing week. I have to stay strong, but it's easy to drown my thoughts in whiskey. I figure as long as it doesn't affect my work, what I do in my own time is private. I finally got Myra to open up about the incident. Now I'm more worried than ever. I don't know what's worse, the fact that Myra is becoming paranoid and maybe losing her mind, or the fact that she is proposing that the fire wasn't an accident could be real. I owe it to her to trust her instincts, but they're correct. But if they're correct, God help whoever did this. Which is sort of planting the seeds for Evil Within 2. So playing this back again, it's like they kind of did have plans for a sequel.
What the? Back here again. I must be losing it.
You've said that before. No, that guy in the second cell is not talking anymore.
Whatever is the matter?
Not much, really. Just the whole world's falling apart, that's all. Once again, it's not much I can do here. I might do little things here and there. Quick safety save again. Beautiful. Let's continue our crawl through this part of the city. It's good to know the vending machine still works. You never know when you need that coffee or energy drink.
Kidman?
That definitely sounded like her. Well, there she is.
I better get over there.
Yeah, naturally. It's good to see that somebody's still kicking about. I don't know what happened to Joseph though. I bet you those things are in the water too. What the hell? I didn't even see any bubbles or anything. Alright, let's this time wait. Yeah, there it is. Or it, there it is. There's not really much. I was sorry for being silent there. I was just counting off the time or seconds we have before that thing shuts. wonder if you can shoot it. 'Cause it doesn't give much time to slip through that thing. Ah, so that does do damage. Right, I'll take note of that. Alright, keep moving. Go, 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 go. Out of the way, dead body. Ah, some steps. Here we go. Oh, of course it follows me through. Why not? Some ammunition.
Kidman, hold on.
Help! There's too many of them!
You know what I find funny in these sort of games, when you get boxes of ammunition, they'll have a simple copy and paste system where they'll go, right, a box, maybe 3 or 4 rounds on the outside, sort of standing up, and we'll just paste that around levels, right? It's a cut costing measure, I think, for the most part, but it saves you from remodeling different kinds of boxes and rounds and all this. But when it says like you've got 1 round or 2 rounds and yet it looks like you've got more in the box, it's kind of like But like I said, you're not going to sit down there and do 18 million different models for the rounds. I guess the cheap way would be just basically do a box, but you kind of want to make it you want to make it appealing to the eye. Get on the car. So I'm going to shoot that body down and yeah, alright. It kind of sucks that it followed me through. This is not going to end well. Nope, turn around. Trying to get its attention this way so I can drop the body there. Yeah, there he is. Go on, go for it. You know you want to. That's it. Right, we're off. Let's get out of here. Oh, fuck. Genius. Wait, is there a... I think there's a second one in the mix now. Oh, great. And it's all the way over there. And it's probably running on the same seconds as the first one we went through. I wonder if that shooting them like that is like a stun lock. Well, not a stun lock, but puts them out of the out of commission for just a few seconds to allow you to get away from something. Gotta get across there, I reckon. Yeah, it's a bit too late now, but... Oh, no, yeah, too late.
Kidman, hold on.
Help! There's too many of them!
Maybe we can help out with that. No, I wanted you to fall out the window. I guess it was worth a try. Alright, let's get past here. See, this is one of those things that can be fun and frustrating at the same time, because it's like working at a timing of the gate, distracting those two, and getting through it. Come on, take the bait. Damn it. Or at least I got to the car. It was safe. Hang on, here we go. Oh, nailed on both. I'll take that. Go, 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 go. Thankfully we hit the check mark and all of that is over with. Now we just have to face an entire room of them. Right, got 4 matches. Here we go. Oh, nice. I take it back. I like these electricity bolts. These are really good. I think I went through that spot a little quicker than I was meant to, but hey, I'm all for it.
Kidman, it's me.
Here you are, Kidman.
If you hadn't come along.
Save it for later. There are probably more of them around.
Look out!
Oh shit, there's even one of those trip mines hanging around too. I'll make sure to hit that on the head before we leave. Here we go. Use the mag on that one. I wasn't going to sit around and wait. I kind of just want this part over with now. He doesn't drop anything intelligent. Let's keep moving. Where's Kidman? She run off already. Nope, there she is.
I'm so glad you're all right. Ever since the church,
You were at the church?
Yes.
Yeah, Joseph and I. He's in bad shape, or at least he was when I last saw him.
What about the boy from the hospital? Leslie?
I found him in a cage. He freaked and ran, though.
Yeah, right into the arms of that doctor that reckons he's the key out. Kind of proved it in the last episode, but not with the method I'd approve anyway.
I think we've all been seeing strange things. Have you been having any nosebleeds? Headaches?
No. Why?
Joseph was. It's like he was turning into one of those things.
Maybe it doesn't affect everybody.
Could be the lucky ones. More or less. I don't know. I'm just waiting for the next point.
Sebastian? What is...
Stay back.
We're alive. It doesn't feed well if we're turning into one of those things.
What is this? Did you shoot me?
You started turning into a monster. You attacked me. I'm sorry, but you're tainted now. You might try to stop me through you.
Wait, what are you talking about?
And she just walks away. She knows more than she's letting on.
Get it open. Get it open. Get it open.
Leslie? Leslie, is that you? Leslie, that's good. Just a little more. What is it? Ruvik?
Help! 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 Help!
No, don't run. Don't.
Hey! Leslie?
It's really hard to get some good help these days.
I'm getting tired of playing games.
You're not the only one. So this whole room is flammable. Awesome. One of those times I wish that my melee attack was a little stronger than it already is. I'm going to turn out the light and keep my head down. Because if it is what I think it is, I really don't want it seeing me. Yeah, there we are. Gotta move. Of course.
Is there a key somewhere?
Right, that's it. Nope. Crossbow, 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 crossbow. This will come very handy here. No. Ah, shit. Talk about having a brain fart. Fucking hell. Ugh. Right. It's amazing how I just told the whole room is flammable 2 seconds ago, and I completely forgot about it. That was amazing. Really is. It's amazing how you get that information, it's a brain fart. You just forget about it. Alright, let's see if we can play this a little bit more smarter. Fingers off the triggers and hope for the best. Yeah, I think I have to put together 2 bolts. I'd hate to use the electricity one or anything that explodes in this room, so that means 2 shots left. And just the hope that my stealth holds up. Alright, here we go. No, not there. Oh shit. Fuck me. Didn't get the one I wanted, but I got one of them. All I have to do now is quickly turn this off and hopefully I don't get hit. He was standing right next to me, he didn't even act. Hey, I'll take that. Any chance I can get to just stay ahead of him. So there's a key card somewhere in this, I'm assuming this area here. But now, with all the gas gone, I think I can go loud. But I'd rather keep it secret just to hang on to some of that ammunition I've got. What's he doing? Quickly move in. Got him. Where's the other one? Can't even hear him anymore. Oh, there he is. Don't turn around. Oh, hi boys. Bye boys. Oh, I got them both with one axe. That is talent right there. Alright, let's leave this area. And try not to get blown up again. Hey, Joseph's still kicking about.
Joseph.
Awesome. Some rounds and a nice safe room. There must be a note hanging around. As if I don't have enough to deal with personally and professionally, Joseph and I have just been assigned a rookie to train. Great babysitting duty. Kidman is young and green, but has that sense of entitlement that all rookies have these days. I always catch her giving me sideways glances whenever I have to bend the rule book a bit. She doesn't understand that sometimes it's a part of the job if you want to break a case. Personally wise, she's a cold fish, distant. It's her job to observe and assist, but sometimes it feels like she's a scientist looking at samples in a petri dish. More like she's mainly watching us instead of trying to learn from us. There's something about her that gets under my skin, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Joseph, as usual, tells me that I'm being oversensitive. I think he's got a crush on her. Maybe. All I know is that I've got to keep things close to the vest when she's around. So he suspected her straight off the bat already. Serial killer investigation missing. Identity and fate of investigator unknown. Case goes cold in countryside. Serial killer investigation. Police deny lead investigator missing.
It's been a while since your last visit.
Really? I thought it was just a couple of minutes ago. I should ask if there's any more other patients than me in this hospital. Yeah, there's not really much I can pick from at the moment. Everything's been pushed to a point. Better accuracy on the Magnum would help. Safety save. Alright, let's find out what's around the corner next, eh? Nothing there. I don't want to go swimming again. I'm done with the swimming part. We must be getting close to the mental hospital now. Brain juice, you can't go wrong with it. But when you're at the height of a fight, it's really what you don't want. Sorry. You can keep that, sir. But I will take your brain juice. I think, except for the matches, I think that's it. Smashing 2x4s with my own fist. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Pick up a bit more brain juice. Hey, Joseph. And with that, we've reached the ending of another showing. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I've enjoyed it. And until next time, good night.